rent on the car. The 16th Amendment, the Supreme Court has determined that the 16th Amendment confers no new power of taxation on the Congress. Congress can't do anything now that it couldn't already do before the 16th Amendment. The Supreme Court says all the 16th Amendment does is to establish the income tax as an excise, which means that you are paying rent for using their property. It's like going to Avis. Did you transact business using these? Yes. Well, you got to pay rent and all the paper dollars that you handled. Why do people use the Federal Reserve notes?
Don't have much choice.
There's no other choice. It's like Henry Ford. You can have your car any color you want as long as it's black. If you have a choice of one, is it a choice? No. So, what do we need? We need some options. So instead of using this, we can use this. This is American Liberty currency, minted by an organization called NORFED, N-O-R-F-E-D, the National Organization for the Repeal of the Federal Reserve. So not only, if you don't want to carry the silver in your pocket, you can carry silver certificates. This is a certificate. It's a warehouse receipt. So if you have this in your possession, you can go in, and for every one of these, they will trade you one of these. This is just a placeholder. Put it in your pocket, just like the goldsmith. Use this instead of that. But if you want this, you can go and pick it up, because they don't print one of these unless they have one of these in circulation or stored in a warehouse someplace. Now you have a choice. You don't have to use these. Now if somebody buys something and they give you this, technically you're obligated to take it. It's not negotiable. This is negotiable.
How long have those been out?
These have been out for 3 years. There's already $1 million like this in circulation.
See, being in business, I never knew that. I wouldn't have known
Okay.
if somebody came in and gave me.
And that's why I'm here to educate you. Okay? It is an option. And every time we use these, we don't have to pay rent on the other guy's stuff.
Does it come in? Everything else?
This comes in 1, 5, and 10s. And they're different sizes so that when you stack them, all the 1s are shorter, the 5s, it's really cool stuff. Gosh, I love it.
Lighter than $1? It looks top.
I can pass this stuff around.
Depends on how much it's
Where
for.
can we get these?
I mean,
Yeah, where can we get it?
Okay? One of the places that you can get it is from me. I am a redemption center for NORFED. You can go to norfed.org and you can buy it off the internet. And basically, in the back of your book, in the handouts, it is like the second or third item. Okay, I've got a little flyer for the NORFED, and it explains what it is, what it looks like. It is perfectly legal. We are not violating any laws. So for those of you that don't want to go to jail for not having a driver's license, or go to jail for not paying your taxes, this is something that you can do, which is non-threatening, it's not legal, and you are helping to restore the Republic.
You said it's not legal.
It is legal. It is legal. It's not illegal. It's not illegal.
Do the merchants accept it?
You can negotiate. Now, if a merchant will accept it, they can put a little silver tag. You know how you got American Express, MasterCard, Visa labels on the door? We've got another silver label about the same size that says ALC, American Liberty Currency. And we've got 3 or 4 places in Austin that will accept it.
yeah, they give you a catalog that tells you what merchants,
Right.
where the redemption centers are.
So if you are a business, talk to me. I'll give you a silver label. You put that on your door. and you're helping us. Now, what do you do when you get it? Two things. Give it out to people as change. You go, gosh, what's this? Spend 5 minutes, tell them what it is. Okay, tell them it's silver. In fact, these spend real easy.
0.999 pure.
Man, you go into Taco Bell with this, and they go, wow, what is that?
It's $20.
You know, it's silver. Is it like, do you take silver? It's like, wow. And frequently what they'll do is they'll put this in their pocket and put $10 of their money in the thing. I went into McDonald's one time, sold 1 to the guy behind the cash register and 4 to the people after me. They go, wow, what is that? I mean, I had to go out to the car to get more silver. Okay? People know value when they see it. And when you start using this instead of that phony money, not only are you helping to recover, our economy, but you're helping to restore the republic. And it's only been around for 3 years yet. As more and more people learn about it, it's going to help. And I'll talk to you some more about that same organization.
Did you bring a lot with you? Did you bring a lot of it with you?
Yes, it did.
In essence, if the Federal Reserve, if we use their note, do they, in essence, own our property that we buy with that?
No, that is not true.
Even though it was not a completed...
But it isn't a completed transaction.
We
the-
have the computer.
The thing is, they don't own it, but neither do you.
Your grandchildren own it.
Right. It's a real strange and bizarre thing.
Hey, this Norfed Redemption Center, is it a bank?
No, that's me.
Oh, that's you.
That's me.
Oh, because I said,
That's-
Tina, I said, we can go right there and get it.
That's me.
We'll go visit.
And we have 9 redemption centers in Austin already.
There's 4 or 5 in Houston too.
3 years ago, they had 20 redemption centers. 2 years ago, they were up to about 100. Today, we have about 1,200. Norfed is growing exponentially. You tell 2 friends, and they tell 2 friends, and so on, and it won't be long, before everybody knows about Norfed.
Isn't it interesting, though, that they're taking the Federal Reserve notes to get the gold and silver?
Well, that's cool. You give me worthless Federal Reserve notes, and I'll give you valuable silver. Yeah? Why would you do that? What are you going to do with the Federal Reserve notes? We're going to give it back and buy more silver.
That's right.
It's like great, It's like, it still works. The more silver we get into circulation like that, the better we're off.
It'd be to everybody's benefit, everybody.
Yes.
Get the silver, and it's
Yes.
going to be a conversation piece when they give it out, and then
Okay?
say,
I have a question. Have these notes ever been counterfeited?
They cannot be counterfeited.
They cannot. Well, that's great.
They literally cannot be counterfeited. They have so much, they've got all sorts of fine print. I can barely see the line. You look right at the top, it has a line on it. That is the Pledge of Allegiance, the Bill of Rights, the preamble to the Constitution. And I went, yeah, right. And I gave it to an Australian girl, and she started reading it. And I know she doesn't know the Pledge of Allegiance to the Bill of Rights. I know it. And it's like, wow, that really is there. And it also has a DNA coding. So when you have one of these, we can check it against that DNA coding to find out if it is really, what it...
Are you saying
really
coding COD or coding COAT?
COAT.
Okay.
Well, both.
Well,
Now, the Federal Reserve Bank started in 1913, the same year that the 16th Amendment was purportedly ratified, and the same year that the IRS came into existence. What a coincidence. I've always been so amazed that all of the famous people were born on